Alright, guys, sorry that took longer. I should just tell you guys it's going to take a long time because that's usually what happens. That's just been the theme of today, is nothing works very well. And so when I got everything over here, nothing wanted to work. The camera wouldn't work, audio wouldn't work, pretty much everything wouldn't work. So it was a battle. It's one of those days I think that I should have just went back to sleep instead of woken up. It's just been non-stop. But the weather's changing. The seasons are changing. I don't like it. That's probably what it is. I'm putting it out there in the world. But welcome back. If you guys have come back, we are about to play some Splatterhouse 2. Basically a Friday the 13th type of ripoff. I played the first one on the arcade a couple months back. So I figured why not, with the month of October, continue and play through the trilogy. So as you can see, this game is straight up horror. It's side scrolling. I'm sure it's cheap because that's usually how it goes. Let me grab on here because there's only one chat I can't see on this setup, guys, and that is Kick. So I'm sorry about that, guys. On Kick, I can't see you guys right now. But I'll get that figured out here. Whoops. Not letting me figure that out either. Nothing will. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Can I figure it out? Hold on. Alright, now I got everything up. I can see you guys. I can hear you guys. Well, I can't hear you. Hopefully you can hear me. Hey, what's up, Kim? You missed out on the roller coaster of a stream that I've had. God, it has just been unnerving. I think that's the only word that I can say. I had to start the pinball stream 3 times. Because even though my internet is impeccable, it's the fastest internet you can get at home, and every single computer had top internet, it just kept freezing on all platforms. YouTube, Twitch, Kick, everything. So that took a while. So of course nobody was really watching, and now when people started watching, it was when I was going to get set up for this, and of course this took 30 minutes to change. Yeah, Eclipse, and that's just the way things are. But I am here. I got Splatterhouse 2 up on here. I'm gonna murder some people. I should have played this yesterday because this is basically Friday the 13th, the video game. And my name's Jason, so hey, I missed out on that. Let's not. We got A, B, C. That's all we need. It's the only stress reliever. All right, let's see here. Uh-oh. Here we go. What do you think you're doing there, boy? Hopefully this will make me feel better. But this is exactly why I want to always have 2 streamers, because then this type of stuff, if it does happen, it's not as bad. Plus, I just had a really tough time with, some of the Grandmaster score. But I think it was frozen and no one saw it. But hopefully it recorded. Why would you have that? My life is almost done. That guy just disappeared. Uh-oh. This guy is super cheap. Is he dead? Wait a minute, what happened there? Okay, I guess that was it, everybody. That was the first level. I never said this game was good. I just said that I was gonna play it. God, they're starting elevator level real fast. Ah. Yeah, I gotta figure out some way that I can, even if it requires like some fancy hardware. I think that I need to figure out a way to just have the stream permanently set up where it's just clicking on and off no matter what machine I'm on. At least figure it out and save up for it, you know? What an annoying, all these guys are super annoying. I'm gonna be dead already. This is gonna be another super cut of me dying over and over again. Oh! Thought I had it down for a minute. Oh! Wrong time to save. But that's what happens when you quick save, folks. No warning whatsoever. Now I'm gonna die over and over again. Here, watch. which seems to be what people really, really like online. To either see me get really angry or to see me die, or both. Oh, this does not look fun, especially with the way the jumping is in this game. Awesome. I made past one, alright. I'm gonna save after every little thing. Oh! And there's more! What kind of... Die! There we go. Die! There we go. Oh, more fun jumps. What is any of this? Wait, why would you drop that? There is zero reason for you to drop that. You suck without it. Alright, I gotta figure out how to at least hit... Oh, I didn't even save there. Oh, I did. What? How the heck am I supposed to hit you? Okay, it... Oh, is this gonna be one of those scenarios where I just die? Oh! There's no way out of this scenario. Because he can't jump fast enough. Look at this. I saved at the wrong time. Oh, I did it! No, I didn't! Didn't! You can't even move. You can't move out of that. This is ridiculous. Who makes these stupid games? This Especially when I'm already so angry today. No hit. Oh, wow. Even with full life, I can't kill this guy. Or girl, witch. I don't know how this. The horror is just me playing this stupid game. He moves so slow. Hi, Amiga. Thanks for coming back. Sorry it took longer. I has had some major issues with setting up the other part of the stream, which I should have known. Oh, come on. Ah. I can't win against this. It's impossible. This game's, no one's ever beat this game ever. See, it's that one where they both come in on different sides. That's the problem. And his reach is just so bad. Wow. Well, this is it. Did they have a Splatterhouse come out on the Amiga? I did go through. There's a lot of horror games that came out on the Amiga. A lot of stuff that came out on DOS as well. Well, they had like a lot of adventure ones I saw. Adventure ports from DOS. Maybe it's just easier just to avoid these guys. What are you gonna do? What? I kicked you. What is this guy doing? Killing me is exactly what he's doing. They're all gonna kill me, no matter what. See, no matter what, there's no good place to save, and I keep saving with 1 health. This is... Alright, how much longer should I do this? Not very. I don't know about you, but I would have been kind of upset if I got this game as a kid. Like, yeah, what it's just like a guy that spiked. Let's see if I can time it. Because you have no idea what's going to happen. All right, here it goes. Oh, of course that was going to happen. Hey, I thought it was going to go over my head. All right, here's this guy. How do I deal with this? Not like that. Not like that. This is what it... There's no way to do this. It's impossible without getting hit. Let's see. Let's super cut of this, of me just doing this over and over again. See, look, there's no way to get past it. It's absolute. You are right. This is impossible. Okay, wait. This is a different scenario at least. Okay, here we go. Yay, I guess? Is this really yay? Oh, here we go. Am I fighting the chainsaw? What is this? What is going on? This is ridiculous. I guess I won? I don't feel like I won anything. You know, the actual Friday the 13th game is garbage too. It is actually really bad. Oh! Something I can't do behind... I can't even do anything about behind me. There's nothing I can do about that. Alright, last life. That's it. That's all I'm giving this. I'm giving it a big thumbs down. And then I'm going to go to Splatterhouse 3, which is probably going to be just as bad, if not worse. Do you think that they ended the trilogy on a high note or a low note? What do you guys think? Oh, it looks like there's some combos. I like how the guy on the cover looks nothing like the person you're playing as. At all. But we got a full night, guys. There's just pages of just horror games here. So we're not stuck on this, for sure. We got all kinds of fun horror games, I hope.
Button B.
We got NES,
Button C.
SNES.
Button X. Button Y. Button Z. Start. Insert coin.
I hope everybody's Saturday, or in Amiga's case Sunday, is going well. You were talking about coffee, and then after fighting with the computer to get it to work, I had to get some coffee too. All right, here we go. Wonder or wander? Because I think they mean wander, but they put wonder. Okay. Is this a tutorial or the story? Or both? Okay, we don't need that much explanation. I might even start Sweet Home. That is true. That is daydreaming. Oh, I can move up and down? This game is bizarre. Oh, that's a power. A is the power move. All right, here we go. Jennifer cowers in hiding, avoiding capture from the monster. This is a completely revamped game. It's got a story. All right, let's see what's down here. Oh, I got some power. Oh. There, look at this. It's more of like a Streets of Rage, which is what they kind of should have did to begin with. Oh, here we go. Oh, I thought something was about to happen. Yeah, this definitely does. What's your favorite arcade game, Amiga? Or some of your favorites if you don't have one. Come on, headless guy. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. All right, I'm gonna wait this time, I think, to fill up my power before using it. Oh, look at that jump kick. Man, he can jump in this. These guys are pretty nice to wait for me. Yeah, this is Friday the 13th Me Alien, yeah. So the original one came out in the arcade, the original Splatterhouse, but I just remember seeing it as a kid for the TurboGrafx 16 because it's one of the systems I didn't have growing up. I mean, I have one now. But the games are super expensive. They came on these little Hue cards, which are super cool. But they have a Friday the 13th game for the NES. It just sucks. I mean, it's enduring because it's so bad. Let's see. Super Street Fighter 2. That's great. My favorite Street Fighter arcade is Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Star Wars, King of Fighters. Which King of Fighters, though? There's a lot. Final Fight, Ghosts and Goblins, Waku Waku 7 is a great game. A lot of people don't know. Miss Pac-Man. Well, you're in the right place. You know, we do a lot of the high score challenges, and we play a lot of fighting games as well, arcade fighting games. I don't like where this is going, so let's just walk through this door. Uh-oh. All right, got a little more than halfway filled on the power meter. It looks like I turned into the guy on the cover, so at least there's a purpose of drawing that. Here we go. Let's see, one more up, I think. Oh, I have a map. I did. Now the map's gone. I had one. You only have so many looks at the map? Uh-oh, I don't like... Oh, that's a hand pointing. I thought it was about to be something that dropped from the ceiling and was going to kill me. I would say my favorite all-time like arcade game, like one that I'll always play, is Juno First, which a lot of people don't even know. Alright, I got full power. Let's wait until we got the boss though. I feel like that's coming up right through here. Uh-oh. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! No need for all that. It was, he just wasn't dead. There we go. I needed the hand to drop. Ooh. Yeah, no, and there's a lot of Street Fighter 2 characters that never came out in 3. The only reason that I like 3 the most is I think that the parry system is so innovative, and I'm surprised that other fighting games haven't used it, and it hasn't been introduced in any other ones. Cammy's really good in 6 though. I really like her in 6. I just haven't played it as much. Uh-oh, foul smell. But you know, it took them 3 versions. You know, Street Fighter 3, the first one, had almost no Street Fighter 2 characters. And then you have Second Impact and then Third Strike. Alright, let's see where this is going. King of Fighters, for me, 98 or 2000, when the old school ones. I really like the new one, but it just kind of was dead on arrival. Here we go. What do we got here? Yeah. I can't even hit you. This is like dance off. Yeah, typically on Saturdays, me and Dead, after we move from pinball, we'll go into fighting games. A lot of Tekken, I really like Tekken, so we're still playing a lot of Tekken 7. Looking forward to Tekken 8. Right, Mortal Kombat's his favorite one, so that just came out. We also still haven't had a lot of chance to play that because we've been doing so much high score stuff, and he's been gone for a lot. The past couple weeks too, so what is this guy? Uh-oh, did I do it? Oh no, that makes sense. I could see that. The World Tour mode is really hard to play on this setup, and I just haven't double bought it. And because you unlock so much of the cosmetic stuff, and I don't want to play it on my PS5 and not have it. We won't transfer over onto here to my PC version, so we're not very far in it. And his name is Rick. This is the guy's name. The guy that we're playing as is Rick. Mansion, 2nd floor. And let me know, guys, if there's any games that are too quiet. Our headphones, of course, aren't working. As there could be anything else not working right now. And, you know, all these games, they just run at different volumes. So if you guys ever feel like it's too quiet, just let me know. It'll just take a second to adjust that. Oh, whoa! What's going on here? Is there another person to take out? Oh, here's a door. Rick, you will suffer, you will die, just like your precious wife. Whoa! Wait a minute, she's married to Rick? Fright Night, Jerry the Vampire, yep. It seems like they didn't know if they wanted to do like a parody or their own thing. It's just kind of all over the place, and it's kind of surprising that they made 3 of these games. If the first one would have been like this would have been a good system to build off of. All right, we got the map, guys. So if I go down twice, to the left, or do I have to go, wait a minute. Somebody take a picture of this, because I think I can only look at it once. So down 1, left 2, up 1. I'm not going to remember that. I'm definitely not going to remember that. Somebody else, if you got a better memory than me, I'm going down. Uh-oh. It's the same guys we fought, but they're green. My favorite beat 'em up is Streets of Rage 2. Although I also like Knights of the Round. That's really fun too. There's another one. It's called... What is this? Oh, it's Life. Something Kingdoms. It's really fun. There's 2 of them, but they're called... Each one's called something different for whatever reason. Uh-oh. It's time to go Rick mode. You got a screenshot? Thank you. Alright, so now it's left, right? Down 1, up 2, then welcome to your doom. That's not the right... I don't trust anything you say anyway, so... I do not like this. Oh, I had it going for a minute. Oh. Is this really the way to go? Because this seems super cheap. I'm trying to find a... Uh-oh. These guys look like they mean business. They're trying to sell life insurance, and they're not taking no for an answer. Like, how many of you guys have met a guy that's named Rick that isn't a dick? Like, it's just, I'm sure there's some, but for the most part, nah. And it makes sense for it to be Rick mode, but he's just normal Rick, so it's not really Rick mode. There we go. Give me that life. Is it another left? Oh, I did get one more. And it's down. Last time, maybe it's 2. Can you just imagine like walking into a room and just punching a bunch of aliens in the face for no reason? Like, what are these aliens? I mean, yes, they're attacking me, but are they attacking me because I'm attacking them? Because I just came into their house uninvited. God, this guy just won't die. Evil One. They went, they spent 6 weeks deciding on what the name should be of the bad guy, and they just went with Evil One. Because there's one of them, and he's evil. And it was written on the board. Okay, these guys are no joke. They're a vaudeville troupe, though. I can't have any less life than I currently have. This is just... I can't even get up. I can't even get up to move. See? This is actually something that somebody decided would be fun to put in this. Hey, this will be challenging for the players. Let's just put it where I can't duck and hit these guys. I can only jump, but they don't allow me enough time to get up to even do anything. After I thought that they learned from the last game. Even Rick gets hit! Or Rick mode. What? It made no difference. Oh, this is the boss. Nope. Thy game is over. All right, let's see, guys. What other games do I have? I have, let's see, we got Abadox. We got the Addams Family games for SNES. We got Alien 3 Arcade. Of course, we got the Ghouls and Ghosts or Ghosts and Goblins. Drax Night Out. Got Uninvited, Xenophobe, Zombie Nation, Sweet Home. What do you guys think? That's just on page 1 here. Let's choose one of those. All right, Addams Family. Let's back out of this and let's never speak about this again. I like how there's like a whole plot to this that makes no sense. All right, let's go up here to SNES. And we'll go to Addams Family. There's a couple of ones. We'll just start with the first one. I mean, it's scary how short he is. This also released on the NES and I think the Genesis. Super Nintendo, gonna be the best version. Super Nintendo didn't have as good as graphics as the Genesis processor did, but it had a much better sound. As you guys just heard, a lot of the Sega sounds were not great. Although the 16-bit era does have, can have weird sounds like that. Atari ST. See, I never played that, but the Sega Master System was my very first system I got as a kid.
Button B. Button A.
So, Amiga, would you
Button
say
Y.
that this is not a broken game
Button
in the
X.
sense of how Splatterhouse was?
Left shoulder.
Because those games were broken. I don't care. Back
Right
then, you
shoulder.
just released it. There's no day one patches.
Start. Select.
All right, let's see how I have the buttons set up. What is all this? Whoa, got some ghosts. All right, so can I jump on these guys? I don't see an attack. Okay. Okay, there it is. We got Jawas for some reason. All right, so this is more like a Mario type of game. All right, I can get behind that. Remember, where is a wall, there is a way. Remember that, everybody. That's very important advice. Okay, there we go. There's an attack. Do I only have a certain amount of those? Or is it permanent? Got some health. Yeah, this already, it controls well. Oh. Oh, I did only have a finite amount of those. Aye. All right, let's try that again. Now that I know that those are finite, I'm not gonna waste them on these guys. All right, we got fruit. Let's save from there. That's some jumping moves right there. This is one of my favorite scenes from the movie. The big rabbit hunt. I don't know what all that was. Ooh, waste. Oh! Got two Jawas coming after me here. Oh! Oh, you can, duh! You can tell from that guy's hands. I need life. You can see him dealing with Jawas. I really need, I desperately need some life. Right, this seems safe enough. The music was happy. What, could I not go in there? This is a secret path through to the graveyard. Okay. Yee! Ooh! Give me that moolah! Oh, what is that? Can't make it from there. Okay. Well, that rabbit was the only way to get it. God, I'm having trouble just getting up this. There we go. All right, let's see if we can time this. There it is. Is this like an invincibility? It is. No, like different music going on, so how am I supposed to know when it ends? All right, there's a free life. Got 6 lives. Oh, there. This is what I was really looking for. Why? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Another free life. That was a little tricky area. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or at least, you know, the Mario. Oh, whoa. There we go. I got $20. Is there like a place to spend all this money? Or is he using it just to pay for the mortgage, keep the lights on, you know? Oh, it's a... Okay, it's a sword. I thought it was a plunger. Oh! Oh, I'm back. I'm back here. Oh! I don't know how worth it is to go. That was a lot just for some cash. Like, That just puts me back here. Ah, at least I can take that guy out, though. Alright, let's try a different door. It's the Hall of Stairs. Oh. I lost my thing. Oh. Not going so well. What am I supposed to be doing? That's what I'm curious about. What is the backstory? What is Gomez up to? Oh. I mean, he's really obsessed with getting some cash. Are they like gonna sell is the house being foreclosed or something? Uh-oh. Oh, I jumped up at the wrong time. It looks like that's true. It's not very helpful. But that's why, like, in these type of themed ones, that's why I always choose so many games, because, you know, sometimes I only play them for like 10 or 15 minutes, get a good sense of what the game is, and that's why another reason I save too, because I can always come back to it and pick up where I left off if I want to do like a full playthrough of it. But I got like 200 and something horror games. I know I'm not going to get through them all, but I want to get through as many as I can. And I'm I like random stuff. I put everything on random, so just kind of. Ooh. Oh, I knew. Let's see if I can do this better than I did. Oh. Oh. I really wanted to get that. I don't even need the health. So really, there was no purpose for me to do that. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of a big thing that we have about here. I mean, we do playthroughs for sure. But with so many games, oh man, with so many games, this is kind of a fun thing because I have so many that I never would get around to. People would come over and we just kind of play the same, you know, occasionally we play something different, but usually the same games. And so this kind of has forced me to kind of look at some titles that I never did before. I made that, I'm surprised. And that same thing happened. I'm just getting worse. That's when it's time to move on. All right, we're gonna try it one more time. This is gonna be the best play I've ever done of this. All right, guys, we got, we can do the Addams Family trilogy while we're here. Trilogy of games. Yeah, we have a lot of games that we ripped as well. I have a ton of games. It's just nice having them all in one location. In the streaming from these systems, it's just not as good of a setup as this. I mean, I'd like to be able to stream from some of my other systems as well, too. Some of the ones that I can't rip very well. But it does open up, especially with arcade games. Like, who's got the space and money to get all of the cabinets that you would want? Like, you'd have to be filthy rich and just have so much space. So it all kind of made sense to kind of build this out and just add as much as I possibly can. And there's always new stuff being added as well. Oh yeah. This kind of looks like Fester's Quest for the NES, which is a game I thought I liked until I played it again recently. Yeah, a Neo Geo was a system that nobody I knew had when I was a kid. We had a local game store that had a Neo Geo Gold. We would play on there. We would play King of Fighters. But it was like, even when it came out, it was like $600 or $700, I think, for the gold. It was insane.
Right shoulder. Start. Select.
Plus, if for stuff like, anything beyond really, when you start to get like PS1, I can just link a controller to this, because we're going to play like some Resident Evils and some other Manhunt sufferings that required, 2 joysticks. And you can't do that on this. Believe me, I've tried. But you can play games like Devil May Cry, God of War, because they didn't use the right analog stick. I mean, it's weird. I definitely wouldn't say this is the preferred way to play, but you can play them. Even on this works fine. All right, let's see what Addams Family value is. All right, a lot of buttons do nothing. This is the only button that does something. Oh, Fester, any luck finding dear Pubert? I do miss him. I don't know why she's all of a sudden Southern, but that's always my go-to. Yeah, everything that I'm playing on here is on an actual arcade. But what's cool is these are light up buttons. So if I can show you real quick. Let me set this up real fast. It might be kind of hard. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. Ooh, don't turn. It just wants to turn. My phone is just turning the thing around and around. Well, whatever. If you can see that, like the buttons I have lit up just like the colors of an SNES controller. So I had to do that by hand for each system. When it comes to arcade games, this will actually light up only the buttons that are used, and it'll light up the same color as the actual arcade cabinet, which is really cool. And it'll talk. I'm sure you guys have heard it announce, a button B, button A, and you can even have it say like attack, jump, whatever, which is really cool. I have other, where there's a trackball here. There's 4 spinners. There's a 4-way next to this 8-way. It's really good for fighting games. I made sure and chose sticks and buttons that would work really well with that, even with modern ones. We have coin buttons right here in the front, 2 light guns, So there's 2 light guns under here. There's a dance pad for dancing games. There's guitars on the side for like Clone Hero and stuff. And there's a flight stick. So there's a lot of things that you can control. The only thing you can't control on here is racing and stuff. I took all those games and I put them, and that's what's back here, which hopefully will be streaming from there when I have time to go through and set it up. It was set up and it worked 80% of the time, but it's not. I don't want to have something. I already have to deal with the stream. I don't want what I'm working on not to work either. All right, anybody get that story? Because I didn't get any of that. Oh, who's this? Yeah, it's a lot. I'd say probably total amount of time that it took me to get to where this whole setup is now is probably about 5 years. And there's still some kinks and there's things that I'd still like to work out. For instance, all of the Wii games on Dolphin will work with a Wii remote. I just haven't got a sensor bar and set all that up because it would be fun to play those as well. There's 4 players on here, so we're going to do 4-player setups as well. I have enough cameras because I do video production, so I want to do some 4-player streams because I've never seen that before. And there's just a lot of other little tweaks and stuff in here. But for the most part, this is pretty much works. This does not seem like an action-packed game. All right, let's get out of here. Maybe I have to check the mail. This kind of, anybody ever play this before? This kind of seems more like a role-playing type of game. Or at least an action one. I mean, if I was reading what they were saying, it might be helpful. But let's just go under here and see what's going on. All right, this is Dungeon 1, apparently. Uh-oh, here we go. This is just right under their garden. Okay, he's not gonna let me go. All right, let's move on to Pugsley's Adventure. This is definitely not, and the vibe and what I'm feeling energy-wise on here. It's a little too slow. There's that guy. He's fighting him in the video. All right, so we got one more Addams Family. Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt. God, this is based on the cartoon. I remember the cartoon.
Button B. Button A.
I'm sorry if anybody on Kick is chatting.
Button X.
The app sucks, and for whatever reason, they have not included that in the chat.
Select.
For the multi-stream, I can see everybody's chat. All right, let's give this a shot. Looks like a fun little side scroller. Okay. It's all about that money, though. It's right back to like the first one. And then I jumped into. There's a lot trying to kill me. Awesome. Little something up there. I don't think it was worth it. I lost a heart. I'm just. A lot of people I saw, or a lot of people told me it was good. I didn't watch it because everywhere I looked, they kept talking about it, and it just makes me not want to watch stuff unless it's something I'm super into, like Star Wars or whatever. Like, I don't care if I see a bunch of that, or like, you know, I see a bunch of Loki stuff right now. Like, that stuff doesn't bother me as much. But everywhere I went, it was just some article about it, and I'm just like, I'm gonna watch it probably closer to now that it's kind of died down and it's not like 800 articles and posts. Wow. This is just this is going to be one long super cut of tonight of me being super angry at pinball and dying in random games. All right, I don't have to go to that level. Let's use the last life. All right, here we go. This seems more my style right now. Nobody knows what that is. Oh! Wow, really did a really great job on this. All right, guys, let's go on here. None of these games are really hitting it. We got let's see what else we got here. We got Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, Musya, I don't know what that is. The original Jurassic Park for SNES, Demon's Crest, which is a game I do want to play through at some point. Nosferatu, Warlock. I got the English translation of Clock Tower and the English translation of La Place No Ma. So what do you guys think out of those choices? You guys command what I do next. Frankendork? All right. All right, we got 2 for Frankenstein. Now, there's a Bram Stoker's Dracula. So you guys can't see right here, but I have a huge wall up here of just Sega CD games. I've been trying to collect them all. So when I do play that game, I do want to play it on the Sega CD. It is not great. But that is the one I want to play, the version I want to play. Let's see, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Here it is. Who the hell are you playing as?
Button B. Button A.
Yeah, so when we do our
X.
actual Halloween stream on the
Left
28th, we're gonna be dressed up.
Right shoulder.
We're gonna have fog going. It's
Start.
gonna be spooky as we can possibly make it. One of the games we're gonna play is Night Trap, which is a full motion video game. It is also one of the games, along with Mortal Kombat, that helped create the ratings board. In that game, that all of those full motion video games, they didn't look good because they're putting them on CDs. They weren't, the budget wasn't very much, but there's something about them because they're so bad. It's like watching a Z movie, being able to interact with it. They're really fun. We're gonna play the best of pinball tables, of the horror ones. I already know we got Nightmare on Elm Street. We got the Halloween table for sure. Probably Friday the 13th. I'm not sure what other ones yet because we haven't played through them all. But those are the ones for sure. And we got, well, I know for sure we're playing the Friday the 13th on NES. We're going to try to beat that. The Nightmare on Elm Street on NES. I also want to play, I think the Amiga did have one, or DOS, I don't know which one, because they were right next to each other when I was looking through these games. They had this weird, innovative Nightmare on Elm Street game where it was kind of like a simulation where you had Elm Street and you had to like keep the kids awake. So you had all these different houses and stuff. It looked pretty interesting. All right, here we go. Well, of course it's based off the movie. The movie came out in the 90s and this came out in the 90s. Level 1, Ingolstadt. All right, we got that. All right, that's probably the only things. This is probably going to be a Castlevania ripoff. I would be playing the Castlevanias, but I've already beat at least the first 3 in Super Castlevania. Although I do want to play Bloodlines and Dracula X. Ooh, what is this? Uh-oh, another guy. We got the Amish. This game looks amazing. Half the time when I hit them, nothing's happening. Look at that. They're just ducking. What is wrong with these? Oh, I thought that was another guy. All right, walk up there. All right, here we go. I could have been going in these. So is this shot for shot remake, guys, of the movie? Okay, so all it did was take me to a completely different building, which doesn't make any sense. Maybe that apple's good. Whoa! Got some moves right there. Give me that roll. Look at this. Look at how slow it is. It's running at like 2 frames a second. I can't go in that one. What is this? Why are all these games so bad? So I broke out of that one. Or no, I came out of that one. I can't go under that. This is a horrible game. Like, it takes like a second for me to even duck. Oh, look at this! A new move! Oh, yeah, I don't care about all of the different options in this because none of the options are good. So this is gonna take me across space and time for no reason. See, it takes me over here, which it should be impossible because the rooms aren't even connected. I should have named this playing horrible horror-based games. All right, what do we get here? All right, here, hobbling around. There you go. Come on. Show them what you got. Oh, yep, that's this. I should have known. Can't go in there. What do you guys think? What is there to do? Is there any ones that I've not gone in? Can't go in that one. And like, can I grab that? Because I've tried. There's really, who designed? Not, I mean, obviously who designed this game? Sony ImageSoft. They're not making any games right now. I mean, Sony does, but no, there's no ImageSoft. They got rid of that. But who designed this town? Why is there just a wall in the middle of town? Just to keep me out. I did grab it. Nothing happens. Oh, I'm about to die. I'm so sad. Oh, whoa. That changed nothing. This game I give 0 Frankfurters out of 900 Frankfurters. This was you guys. Remember, I should make you guys watch this for the next 3 hours. All right, let's do the OG Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park 2, The Chaos Continues. If you guys know me well, one of my favorite SNES games. It was the first game that I ever hooked up to a sound system. It has co-op. It's not a really great game, but you know, there's certain games that when you're a kid that you just gravitate towards, no matter how well they were made or not. And it's not like it's a horrible game. It's just very hard. It's just a very hard game. All right, what did I say I was gonna play? Jurassic Park. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. My brain is fried after today. So here's Jurassic Park 2. Had like a cool, like, they went all out on the soundtrack because it actually has Dolby Surround. Would you say Jurassic Park one of your favorite franchises? Or just, which ones do you like besides the first one? I guess that's a more important question. I'm gonna grab a water, I'll be right back. I'm gonna drink this.
Button B. Button A. Button Y. Button X.
Nice.
Left shoulder.
Good choices. I love Star Wars.
Right shoulder.
Obviously, there's some parts of Star
Start.
Wars I'm not a huge
Select.
fan of the prequels. I do like the story they tell. I do like, I mean, except for the first one. I mean, come on, the Trade Federation. Any trade disagreements is not a fun Star Wars movie. But the characters, obviously Clone Wars and Rebels and all the stuff that kind of built off of that. I did like Force Awakens, absolutely despise Last Jedi. I think it's a great sci-fi movie. I just think it's a horrible Star Wars movie. I just wish that they would have had one movie where they would have had the original trilogy go on an adventure. They didn't have to be the main characters. They could have still introduced Rey and Finn and Poe and all of them, but we never got that. And I kind of feel like Disney dropped the ball on that. And that's why we haven't got... I mean, then we got Rise of the Skywalker, which, I mean, the less said about that, the better. I like the original Jurassic Park trilogy. I like 3 a lot. I like Jurassic World. The second one, not so much. And I think I only like the last one they did because it had the OG cast. But there's a lot of parts in it that are just ridiculous. All right, here we go. We're going to give this. Yeah, that's a big problem when, for better or worse, the original 6 movies were created by one person. Yes, George Lucas didn't direct Empire or Return of the Jedi, but he obviously was the creative vision. And it was good to have different directors because they're like, hey, let's change this, you know, and to do that. But he knew his world, and he actually gave Disney a outline of what 7, 8, 9 would be. And if it was going to get strange, it would have been really strange, but we would have gotten those 3 characters together at least, and they wanted to do their own thing. Okay, let's see what we get here. Let's see what this Jurassic Park is like. I played the Genesis version. I know it's different. All right, here we go.
To Jurassic Park.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I don't mean to do that. How do I switch? Okay. Uh-oh. This has got some soundtrack. You know, I think that with the Ahsoka series, I think that by going in and if you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, let me know, and then I won't tell you anymore. So Ocean made this, and they made the Jurassic Park 2 Chaos Continues. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Okay, so I think that with, at the end, with Bela or whatever, I think that that's some of the stuff that George was going to go more into. Oh, no. I think that's more some of the stuff that he was going to go into. He was really big on trying to go more into the Force, for better or worse. I mean, the midichlorians and all that I don't think was a really necessarily good choice, but to each their own. But yeah, I like... I like a lot of sci-fi, though. I really like Star Trek, too. Obviously, the TV shows over the most of the movies. All right. Oh, whoa! Oh. Man, I'm just not playing any games good. I don't think it matters how good or bad the game is. This is very similar to, although the music's much better than the Genesis version. Well, especially with Dave Filoni, like, being a big part of, you know, obviously creating her and everything like that, and still, you know, in creating the show, that's really good. Whoops. And seeing a character that was created in animation into live action is really cool. You don't get a lot of that either. Yeah, I mean, it is basically Rebels Season 5. I'd see that, and that's what I've been telling people. Like, if you've not seen at least Rebels, I feel like there's more stuff to do with Rebels than there is Clone Wars. Oh, whoa. I don't like where this is. And why do I get stuck in this? Okay, here we go. This is as far as I've gotten. Yeah, and I think that's really important for definitely the last half or some of the later episodes for sure. But I think that's much easier to explain, like, that's his apprentice and, you know, so on to somebody if that's all it was and she was kind of on her own adventure. But since they're, like, looking for Ezra and you got Sabine and all of that stuff, it just is too much for somebody who has not seen Rebels, I would assume. I watched all that, so it didn't have a problem. Uh-oh. They're really going... They went all out on the soundtrack here, folks. I got that really important R. Ooh. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the best part, is just making fun of Grievous. Because, like, literally, it was just such kind of like the old 80s cartoon, like, I'll get you next time, because they couldn't kill any of those major characters off. Alright guys, I'm going to take a short break here. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to play probably 2 more games before I call it. I'd like to have some dinner. I haven't eaten all day, actually. I think that I am going to do Castlevania Dracula X, and then I think that there's going to be probably quite a few of you guys that have not seen the original Clock Tower. If you know the Clock Tower series, which is a great horror series of games. The first one came out in SNES, and it only came out in Japan, so I do have an English translated version, so we'll give that a shot as well. I'll be back here in just a few. All right, I'm back. Thank you very much, Amiga. Yeah, that's a video that I created over the last couple of years, shooting that video to kind of showcase everything that's in here. So viewers, because you guys can only see a portion of it. So I appreciate that. Originally, when I decided that I was going to build this room started out as a stage. We used to do a live web series, and I feel like that's why I can host. We used to do a live web series, and we used to do it in our living room, and we had to like bring out these giant stage pieces and move everything out. And it was such a pain, so we converted the garage into that, and I used it for some work, some video work. And there's a big white background on this wall, and so I got a projector, and so we'd play games on there. And I got a modded Xbox, an OG Xbox. It had a bunch of arcade and ROMs on there, and I wanted to build a pedestal, like those little pedestal ones for it. And I came across a video, because I'm a very extra person, where somebody had like a 45, 50-inch arcade, and it had most of the same stuff this does. And I'm like, maybe I should just build that. So my girlfriend at the time helped build all of this. She was the carpenter, I was the money person, and I was the wiring and software person. So we built this first. So this is actually a 55-inch arcade. It's massive. That was first, and then we went over to somebody's house, and they had a bar, and they were older, and they still had people come over. Like, it's nice, people come over, it's not like going out. So I was like, that'd be cool. We had all this wood and stuff still, this really great wood that we built the stage on. So we used that to build the bar. And of course, I had to make it extra, so that, as you probably saw on the top, we got all these cool glasses. There's tons of different bottles. We got our own menu. So that took quite a while. And then we built the Racecade. This wall back here with all the games has been here for a while. We did the Cocktail Arcade, which is being used as the streaming arcade now, streaming computer. And I did the pinball, the virtual pinball. That's all me. I had to do that one on my own. So, yeah, there's custom drinks and stuff. And pre-COVID, there was always people here every Saturday. We always had people over, and, COVID hit, and, people are getting older, and it's hard to get people together. That's why I like to stream, is not only because I get to meet people like you and chat about games and nerdy stuff, but me and Dad get to hang out, and we still get to do that Saturday thing, but it's just not me and him drinking, because then it looks like maybe we're alcoholics. But yeah, it's been a whole thing. There's no more room in here. I was thinking at one point of maybe building a touchscreen arcade for those cool music-based games, but touchscreens at a decent size are too expensive, and it's not really worth it. All right, let's try this Castlevania. I've never played it before. Castlevania, a great series. I wasn't really into handhelds, so I didn't get to play any of the really cool ones. The only kind of RPG one that I've ever played is Symphony of the Night for PS1. This looks more old school. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, this is probably the only stream I think that I've done, like on a weekend, where I'm just not drinking. And that's because we went out on Wednesday. We have a local barcade called One Up that we went to, and it's got all kinds of pinball and class arcade. And it's the one place because a good chunk of my friends work really close to there. So it's a good place like during the week to meet and get to catch up with everybody. And of course, we all, not all, but a good chunk of us went too hard. And so Thursday was a little rough. And then I had to work yesterday at my new job, which was rough. And so tomorrow we're going over to a friend's house. So I'm like, It is different to sit here and drink by myself as well. At least, even if there's people watching. Yeah. And meet people like... I would have probably never even thought of Tasmania, really, unless I heard it in a TV show or movie, if I didn't meet you, you know? And which is super cool. You get to meet people from different places of the world that have different experiences. But it's really interesting that there are things like games and pop culture that kind of connect people no matter how different their lives are. I don't like the way this guy's... Did he just kill himself? Wow. I'm just not good at games today. I've been playing, I don't know if anybody's played the Vampire Survivor game, which is really fun. It's very addicting. It's kind of like a roguelite, and all it uses is the directions. And I play a lot of role-playing games. Final Fantasy is my favorite series. There's a wall dedicated over here to just Final Fantasy. I like a lot of different types of games. I'm just not really into like a lot of the kind of esport Call of Duty and you know, Fortnite type of games. It's just not my style. I don't mind playing games online if I'm meeting up with friends, but just strangers, you know, at my age, I spent so much time with this, you know, playing with somebody. And that to me is a different experience. A couple weeks ago, I had a friend over that co-hosted with me, and we had some of the best Tekken matches I've ever had. Every single one of them was close. We were playing like we were professionals. For whatever reason, we were just both on fire that night. So I got some great clips on there, and it was just a lot of fun that it wouldn't have been the same thing even if it was me and him playing online. Oh, I definitely need that. I don't think that I can make that. Oh! Oh! Oh, this sucks that you have to go all the way back, but also not very surprising. Oh, again. I don't know, Granny, if it's spelled the same way as the cartoon character. Or is it? Oh, I got you that time. But it did not make a difference. Really? What kind of animals do you have living? We're excited, even though we're more of an outdoors state here in the US, when we see deer or things like that. Like I was up in the mountains last weekend, and I saw like a family of deer, and everybody took out their phones because it was such a big deal. Oh, I am this. Oh, no, I want the knife. Oh, no, give me that knife. Oh. Yeah, that's so cool that you have all of those types of animals there that I never hear anything about those animals. Like, I forget that the Tasmanian devils are like real animals. That's super cool. And they're just like, cause I mean, how many people live in your village? Ah. Yeah, but I mean, the fact that they're around, you know, that they exist is super cool. I think it's better to dodge these. Yeah, I made it though. $100 people. That's insane to me. Like, that little of people living in a village. And how close is like the biggest, and like whatever the biggest city is, how many people live there? Because I know you said it was like a few hours away, but how many people live in that one? All right, let's speed up this. I don't like what's coming. Oh, see, that's why I saved. So I could do it again. And again. Not 4 times. So there's only 500,000 in the whole place. Wow, that's really cool. That's got to be a really cool experience, and it's got to be nice. Like, I'm sure it's hard work, but there's a lot of stuff, like all the bills and stupid, you know, having to go to work and all this other stuff, type of stress that kind of living in that type of environment. Yeah, you got to work hard and you got to work together to make it happen, but I'm sure it's way more rewarding. I don't want that. Whoa! That's awesome. Yeah, it's hard to get your friends to show up to thing. Oh, yeah, I got this going on. Like, if you need help, you know, except for like obviously there's always your really good friends that'll always do it. But what pinball machines? Ah. Got him. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, our barcade, it's not a chain. There's more than one, but they're all owned by different people. The one we go to, the guy's a big time pinball lover. So we got to play. They have like the new Venom table. They probably have about 10 to 12 tables there. Very well maintained. The Godfather table, which barely just came out. So did the Venom. Like Monster Bash, the newer Star Wars one, Guardians of the Galaxy, Ghostbusters, Mario Brothers, The Wizard of Oz. And then just a short walk, like a block away, there's a bowling alley that has a huge room of pinball that nobody's ever in. And they have so many classic tables, but the main reason I like to go there is they have the Phantom Menace pinball table, which I've never seen, and they can't reproduce it in virtual pinball because it uses holograms. It's not real holograms, it's just the way that a second screen produces in there, but you interact with these holograms as you're playing pinball, and it's super cool. It's one of the only places it actually is the only place. There's a lot of, pinball's been getting really popular, and so there's a lot of places within 30 minutes of here where you could play pinball tables, and a good chunk of them. A little bit further, maybe about 45 minutes from here, I haven't been there, but there's like a place where you pay like $10 and they have like 50 pinball tables. There's like a whiskey bar where there's different rooms and they have like 2 or 3 pinball machines, and you rent it by the hour, and they bring you little, you know, shooters of different local whiskeys and stuff like that, and you get to play the pinball tables as much as you want for however time you got it. So there's a lot of cool pinball stuff coming out. The Venom table is a lot of fun. I have a video. I haven't posted it yet on TikTok, but my friend, it was the first time playing it, and he did really well. So I got a good shot of him playing, but it's a very fun table. What did you do, Kim? You missed Tasmania. We were getting all the story of Amiga's small village in Tasmania that she lives in. All right, that's not gonna stay, and neither is that. Oh, no. They kind of are, and the table's really new, and if you've ever played a brand new pinball table, the balls just travel so fast. It's like it's got to get worked in to kind of get it where it needs to be. And it's, but it's really fun. It's starting to get there because a lot of people are playing it. They have this like weird like pinball machine. It looks like a tank. It's like something tank. It's made by a very small company, and they even have that machine there. So the guy that runs that place is really into pinball. Oh! It's all good. I know how it is. Yeah, but Amigo's telling us also about the endangered animals that live by her, which is super cool. Whoa. While I've just been dying at a bunch of games. Jump! I need to get a secondary weapon. I don't know how I made that jump, but I'm not going to do it again. Oh, I can hit the barrels too. Okay. I do not trust that. Okay, he doesn't have a shield anymore. Uh-huh. Thought they were gonna get me. Oh, that guy still got me. And we'll be back Tuesday, both of us, for more high score stuff. Our continued, we are now in the top 10 NBA Jam. We only have 10 teams left and to beat, and now it is just so hard. It's not even funny. I mean, it's funny to other people. And then I'll be playing some more horror games on Tuesday and Thursday as well. I'm going to be staying on for an additional hour. More supersized episodes. Today was an earlier start, 1 o'clock. You're not gonna get me again. That guy's trying. Ah! Wow! I really need a secondary weapon. Which arcade is that? There you go. Street Fighter winning. Hey, winning against strangers, especially face to face, it feels good. Okay, here we go. Oh, cool. Yeah, there's like there used to be another one, I think not far from here, that's not there anymore after COVID. Ah! God, there we go. Here it is. I gotta save this because you know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna miss this jump if I didn't save. I only made it because I saved. Oh, I don't like this guy. Getting low on health. There's health right there. Oh, and I didn't get it. It disappeared so fast. Yeah, you know, the one that I used to go to had that too. They actually had the Capcom vs. Tetsuku, if I'm saying that right. But it ran like crap. But they had some cool Japanese games too. Oh, I'm starting from here? That sucks. I'm reloading that. This time I'm getting the health. But yeah, I only got about 15 more minutes, guys, before I'm gonna call it. I have not eaten today, so I want to order some food before all I have left is taco smell. And that one pizza place where the pizza place tastes like you just could have ordered cardboard and drew pizza on there, and it would taste better. All right. Save from there. Ooh. And get hit a ton. Yeah, I think I will take the dagger. Oh! Yeah, Blaze Blue is a really fun game. There's a lot of systems in any of the, so they make Guilty Gear, Arc Systems. Sorry, I don't know, my brain is so fried today. Arc Systems make some really fun, but really complex fighting games. Oh. I thought I had him. Yeah, I got all those games. Next time you're over, you know, we can throw down on some, you know, I have a whole wheel on here of nothing but fighting games. There's like 400 fighting games across arcades, from newer arcade stuff to super old arcade stuff, all of the console stuff, PC versions. There's just so much, and I still see weird fighting games occasionally when I'm in a wheel that I'm like, I've never heard of this. Ah. Man, I almost made it. Oh. Ah. All right, couple more tries in this before I say screw you, bat boy. Oh, okay, that's the move I wanted to do. I just wanted to get... and it did something weird. Oh, he was gonna... It's Sunday for sure, because when she joined in, she was having Sunday morning coffee, and that was like about 3 hours ago or so. So maybe late morning, early afternoon. Oh, I've done it twice. Ah! Ah! Ah, come on, I can get this. I can end the night on a positive note. Yeah, I didn't think I could make that. I do that every time. Every time I think that I can do that, and I can't. Oh, that was even worse. Nope. Now I only got one hit. Yeah, I'm never gonna make that either. I have to wait. Okay, I think I got it. There we go. I did it! All right, guys, that is going to be it for tonight. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, especially if you guys were able to tune in doing the pinball. I know that there was issues. I have no idea what was causing it. My internet was fine. The computer was running fine, but no matter what, every computer I looked at, you guys were getting either, and it doesn't matter what platform either. It was on Kick, it was on YouTube, it was on here. So thanks for sticking with me on that. And then the long process of coming over here, which should have been easy, and of course it was not. And also of just dealing with me, nobody else today, and playing all of these SNES games horribly. Thank you. And don't forget, Tuesday, we'll be back Tuesday with high score stuff, NBA Jam. Next Saturday, Dead will be back. We got more horror pinball. There's still more tables we haven't played yet. And we're going to be playing some more horror games.